Alrighty, so this is going to be a little bit of a different video than what I normally do here on my YouTube channel. I normally do content that helps you guys get better at the game, rage compilations, highlight reels, pack openings, whatever. In this video, I'm going to display for you guys film from in-game clips of the defense that I showed you guys last week, broke down, the Dime 1-4, showing it that it works in game. I know there's a lot of concern and there's a lot of just question marks when it comes to what works in practice mode, what works in game, because a lot of things do not translate. It is not a one-to-one mode. They are completely and totally different in a lot of aspects. But in some cases, things do translate very well. And I'm here to proudly tell you guys that this translates in game. So I'm going to showcase to you guys a few clips of this working. So let's go ahead and let's get into it. So we're doing our little pinch setup here. I actually on this rep here kind of messed up the blitz, but there you guys can see, I don't know how to slow-mo on this. Is it this? Oh, it's not that. But as you guys can see on this first rep, we actually did not do the Texas stunt off of the left side here with my user, because this player quick snapped me here a little bit. So, but as you guys can see, look at how incredibly wide the contain angle on the right hand side gets. And oh, by the way, it does it on the left hand side as well. So basically on this rep, we only sent, since I kind of screwed things up here, 3 guys, and look what happens. Look at that. This is what can happen in this defense. We sent 3 dudes at his quarterback and we got damn near untouchable. Like, these dudes damn near came in untouched, and his quarterback got hit. We were able to pick the ball off and return it for a touchdown. So this is not our original setup that I showcased here, but this is showcasing you guys just how good the contain angles are in this defense. They get super wide, and they have the capability of doing just that, coming in untouched and leading to pick sixes just like that. Now we move on to the second clip. This is going to be the setup that I run where I go ahead and I exit stunt rather than Texas stunt. Once again, we're only sending 4 players at the quarterback. I will say that this version of the defense does not come in as quickly as our Texas stunt, or as what we just saw, the 3-man double super contained angles that came in untouched. This definitely takes some time to develop, but as you can see, we get the crazy double or nothing animation here from our left of screen D end. Once again, with this, we have our middle linebacker looping all the way around. So look at, he was coming in there, but the main pressure there came from the defensive end. And once again, we can see here, we rewind it there, you can see my blitz angle is all the way here. I did not move him out and contain, we just kept him there, and then we exit stunt, which means the D tackle will exit all the way around across the tackle. And this guy, and this is the player right here that we were fortunate enough to get an insane power move towards the middle. I was able to switch stick to him there for an interception. Just absolutely gorgeous. Only sending 4 players at the quarter. Actually, I think I might have messed up there and said 5. Let's take a look. Okay, yeah, I accidentally sent 5 here. I did not mean to send 5, I don't think. But there you can see the exit stunt setup working, looking absolutely disgusting. That defensive end coming in untouched, or not untouched, but he just gets an instant super win and applies the pressure. We got the pick. On this next clip, this is going to show the effectiveness of the contain once again here on the right of screen defensive end. As we know, it is incredibly difficult to keep quarterbacks in the pocket in this game, but this defense does it really well. Now, we'll say the big weakness of this is running up the middle. So there will be times where quarterbacks run up the middle on me, but if they want to run side to side, they are screwed, because these contains will just instantly disengage, and we've got fast defensive ends now that are going to get home at the quarterback, as we see here in this example. I believe he runs play action. We know play action does a really good job at blocking a lot of different styles of blitzes, including, I mean, this is not really a blitz, but this is more of a base pressure, or kind of making it look like a blitz in a sense. Play action does a really good job against pretty much every sort of, whether it's loop pressure, disengage pressure. It does a really nice job of blocking, as it has for the last several years. Right here, the actual like main blitz part of it got picked up, so we didn't get any super win from the D tackle. We didn't get any super win from our left to screen defensive end. But you will see he tries to take off. The contain instantly disengages, and we get him. That was actually my outside. Actually, this was not the DN that was in the contain. This was actually the outside linebacker that was in the contain angle here. I actually went ahead and I used it with my left of screen DN, but there you can see the effectiveness of the contains here. He tried to scramble out, wasn't able to, because we had really good containment on his quarterback. Now in this rep here, this is the first example of our actual Texas stunt setup working here against the same guy that we were playing in the last clip. As you can see here, I move my left to screen middle linebacker, who is now out here towards the defensive end spot. We've moved him out just a hair, so that way he's in the contain angle, and then we've got the Texas stunt happening between these two right here. What did I mention in the video that can happen? We can have one or two things happen. The defensive tackle is going to get the super swim move animation, or we're going to get the disengage animation of this player here, or maybe the defensive tackle will walk in. There's actually more than a couple things that can happen here, but you guys will see. Look what happens here right off the rip. Instant swim move from the D tackle, instant disengage win from the D end, and we hawk his quarterback down. He has to make a read quick, and yet another interception as a result of speeding up the reads by only sending 4 players. Boys, take a look at this one more time here. We Texas stunt here off the left, move him out. He quick snaps us here. Luckily we had it. It doesn't take very long to set this defense up, and look at this. We sent 4. He did send 5. Oh wait, did he send 5 out? Pretty sure he sent 5 out. But still, it's 5 against 4, which that mathematically that should not work. Yes, he did send 5 out. But we got 2 players untouched at the quarterback. Now, once again, this dude did not have any defensive line abilities, so that does help us out. Oh, sorry, offensive line abilities. He had none of them, so that does help us out in that case. But nonetheless, there you can see. And by the way, I had Mean Joe here. He had no abilities. This Mean Joe Green, no abilities. I now run abilities on him, but 0. And look what he does to the center. And that's TJ Watt. By the way, that the 92 overall harvest or whatever autumn classic TJ Watt, who's not even that great, but you can see he's been an absolute menace in this defense. So there's the first example of our base setup out of the Texas stunt working. Now here is another rep of the Texas stunt setup working. Take a look here. This is going to be very key. The interaction between here and the nose tackle. There you can see TJ Watt. There's one of the things that can happen with this defense. He just comes in untouched. Look at that. The left guard is just absolutely confused. The D tackle glitches in as well. Didn't come in as fast, but he came in pretty quick. TJ Watt, there you can see the Texas stunt. It kind of glitches out. It glitches out the left guard. He has no idea what's happening. Lets TJ Watt walk right through the line, sending 4. And oh, did he block his running back here? Let's take a look. Did he block his running back? Oh no, he had him on a check and release. Okay, he had him on a check and release. But once again, like I said multiple times over in the defensive video, really honestly, the nose tackle and the left and the ends, the defensive lineman. This is the most important part about this defense, because if you see that you get the one-on-one here with the the right of screen D end, which he does here in this case, he has a one-on-one with the tackle. That's when you can expect chaos to ensue, because as you can see, chaos ensues when that right tackle and the defensive end are one-on-one. Once again, it just glitches out. Like, look at the left guard. He does nothing. He has absolutely no idea what happens, and just lets my D end walk in. Once again, we sent 4 players. Pretty nasty, huh? And now, ladies and gentlemen, the final clip that I will showcase for you guys is going to be, once again, the exit stunt version of this defense working here. Once again, we are not moving our our middle linebacker out of step. We're keeping him on the blitz angle. As you can see here, he's literally looping all the way from the left shoulder of the left tackle all the way around to the right shoulder of the right guard. And you will see here, the defensive tackle also is stunting around. He's exiting the frame. I guess he's exiting over to the left. And oh, by the way, TJ Watt absolutely destroys his dude as well and gets to the quarterback. But there you can see the loop pressure worked as well. We take a look here, and there it is. The center gets dumbed out. Once again, we got the one-on-one with that right tackle. That is the most crucial part of this. When you see that you get this when you see this right tackle get one-on-one with the right end, kiss the baby, because look what happens. TJ Watt goes ape shit. No, by the way, his offensive line, he has an ability on him. And then Patrick Queen, my linebacker here that looped, the center had no idea what to do with him. He was coming in free as well. And then, oh hey, Mean Joe absolutely whooped his left tackle. Isn't this just brilliant, boy? Isn't this just amazing? Like, this is just disgusting. Look at this. 4-man pressure. It's almost like a double loop with an insane double or nothing craziness happening here. Oh, it's beautiful. That's beautiful, man. That is absolutely gorgeous. And once again, this is happening in game. We are in MUT, Madden Ultimate Team. We've been playing this mode all year. We haven't had defense all year. I hope I've made my point clear. I really hope that this proves a lot of naysayers and doubters wrong that may think that the defense that I showcased to you guys was a fluke. Once again, while it doesn't work 100% of the time, it works when it needs to. It works when it has to. And it works in game. Thank fucking God. So that is going to do it for me, boys. I know it's a different video that I usually do, but I just wanted to go ahead and put this out to you guys. Scream to the heavens that this defense does indeed work in game, and I'm so happy that it does. It's the nastiest defense that I've ran all year long. I'm super happy I found it. Probably going to be utilizing it more and more, maybe in a competitive setting as we roll along here towards the MUT off season, even though really there is no off season here in content creation, but who knows. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully you guys can start running this. If you need the setup for this, it is in the video that I posted last week. I've already put it in the iCard above. Go ahead and check it out, man. I've got the setups for you guys in there. And oh, by the way, something is going to be coming down the pipe at you guys here very soon that isn't really related to YouTube, but it is related to Madden content creation. Be on the lookout for that soon. I'll have more updates as the days and weeks roll by. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Peace. Hey, before you go, did you like what you saw in the video? If you did, consider leaving a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you really like what you saw, consider subscribing to the channel and hit that bell icon to be notified each and every single time a video goes live here on the channel. Here's a couple other videos on my channel that you might like. Thanks for tuning in.